We are here, we are here, we are here on this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up AZPN stock. We are on the monthly time frame. Price action, last candle to the right hand side. It's a bullish green candle coming from a push. So we do have price action overall. Lower lows, price action overall structure of higher highs. We do have that midpoint. Also, we can see price action made it up to the highest it has ever been. So zoom in to see what's going on. So price action, I said before, is a bullish green candle. Price is currently sitting at 257.98. Price made it to that high of the highest around 263.24. So let's see what's going on. So if price works its way down from this area, it can head back up down to at least the midpoint. If it breaks that midpoint of that area, it can work its way down to that major area of support. And if price pushes up further, we'll look for the break and the retest for that market to break out of that resistance line. So let's take a look at what's going on. So below price, we got multiple patterns down here at the low. So let's draw out what we see. So overall, we have a first, second, third, fourth. So it's W's here, there's a W here, there's a W here at the midpoint. So if you think about it, a W formed here at the low, a W formed at the midpoint, retest, market pushed up, came to that overall highest highs of structure, retest with the red candle, the market pushed all the way up. So once that market broke and did that retest, it created that area of support at that area of high structure on the white SR line, and then from there we have an engulfment pattern that engulfed the previous third last candle on that resistance line, and then market pushed up to the next area of the resistance. So we do have a break, but we don't see an area where the market's going to retest. The market can retest up to the yellow SR line of price of 227.13 before going up into another trend direction for that market to keep pushing up for that uptrend. If not, if it start breaking, then we'll maybe looking for a pattern, may identify some type of M pattern. So first, second, third may come back to retest the bottom of that support, and then market work its way down. Or we can receive that consolidation until that market identifies a pattern. So let's zoom into the weekly time frame to see what's going on. On the weekly time frame, we have price action as a bullish green candle. So on that overall structure of higher highs, we did receive a decline W. So that market broke retest 1, retest 2, and that market did another W at that midpoint to break the next area. So we're going to see if that market is going to come back down to retest somewhere in this area to push back up. If not, that market can break that midpoint area as we just talked about earlier to retest to identify a double top and work its way down. Price action is still a bullish green candle, so it's reading the same thing as the monthly time frame. Walking down to the daily time frame, price action is a bullish green candle with a long wick up to the top small, so it's a very weak candle until we just see that that market is going to push up with another bullish green candle, or maybe identify a bearish red candle work its way down. So what's happening in this area is the second last candle pushed up, price action just came down to retest. So it's retesting something in this area. So we're going to see if that market is going to identify a bullish green candle to push up further to engulf that current price action candle. If not, we'll see a bearish candle start working its way down. If it closed below the price action candle, it can work its way down to the next area of price, which would be 248.83. And now if it closes below the second last candle, If it closes below the second last candle, the market can work its way down further. So that means a pattern should be identifying itself in this area. But we are losing momentum to that upside of that push. The market tagged that resistance and it came down just a bit. Walking down to the 4-hour time frame, let's see what we see. Now on the 4-hour time frame, we have price action as a bearish red candle. So it's side by side price action is inside the second last candle. So that market is consolidating. Besides the consolidation, the resistance, second last candle spiked up once, price action spiked up twice in that area. So it is identifying a double top with consolidation until we see if that market is going to engulf the second last candle to work its way up. And if so, that'll be identifying the third last candle is a push, second last candle is a retest, and then price action push and break out. And it will see an engulfment of the second and third last candle in the market. If not, then this bearish red candle is still active, so it can close below the second to last candle, or another candle can form and push down below that second last candle. If so, price can head back down to the previous area, nearing the numbers of 247.46. Walking down to a 3-hour time frame, reading the same thing as the 4. Walking down to a 2-hour time frame. So we starting to see that market is engulfing the second last candle, but we definitely now want to see it engulf that third to last candle. So that means it made it back to that area of that fourth to last candle doji. So what's happening is that that market broke, came back to retest, and once we see that break nearing the price of 255.32, price can be identifying a double top and working its way down, or a pattern. If not, then we'll see that market break, retest, and it work its way up, or we'll just receive that consolidation within that area. Working its way to the 1-hour time frame, price action on 1-hour time frame is identifying bearish red candle. So we do got engulfment of the second last candle, third last candle. Now if it engulfs the fourth last candle, it's gonna be near that SR line of that 2, 3, 4, 5th, 6th to last candle in the market, which is that doji. So identify a full break and a retest. So once that market, if it does land at this area of support, then we'll see that market's going to break through further, or is that market going to catch some momentum and work its way up? Work its way down to the 45-minute time frame, price action, bearish red candle. Lose on momentum with the size, don't mean it can't still push. So to break this down, we have price action high, which would be this area here. This will be the low, the SR line. We have a midpoint, so we can see that market did break. So as we walk down the time frame, we're going to see if we're going to see a retest for that market to push down further. Walking down to a 30-minute time frame. Same as well as the 15, walking down to the 15-minute time frame. Same as well. So we just see the engulfment. Second last candle is a retest. There's a pattern that happened here. So let's see if we can identify it. First, second, third. So it's a double top. Market pushed down. Came to that midpoint. Retested that midpoint with the second last candle. And we got a push. So far, our market is identifying is working its way down until we see some type of reversal in that market. Walking down to the 5-minute time frame. Same as well. So price action side by side with the second last candle. Still within. So if that market does work its way up for a full retest back to the SR line, we look for price action to engulf the second last candle, which will make it back to that midpoint line. And then we'll see that market is going to break and retest. Then it may identify a double bottom or a pattern in that area that market is going to work its way up. Walking down to a 3-minute time frame. Same as well. Price action bullish green candle, very small. So market's getting choppy on the 1-minute time frame. Price action bullish green candles trying to do a reversal. So we did receive that break, retest, market pushed, and now price action is trying to come back up, but it's a choppy market on the 1-minute time frame. Definitely probably want to trade that market or invest in that market a little time frames further up to see if that market's going to come back for a full retest on that 1-minute time frame, or lower or higher. Very important information. Please study and review Forex pattern cheat sheet, break on retest strategy. Okay guys, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching and thank you for your attention. AZPN stock.